What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I have a major announcement, as you've seen on the live. I won't be playing, so I'll let you know that right now. I will be playing later, but this is largely going to depend on what you guys feel, how you guys feel, what you guys want to see, right? So the biggest thing is preparation for the next FC is a thing that either players don't do and they should, or they want to do, right? They understand that they need to be preparing and they just don't know how. So I'm going to do an entire series on exactly how I've done this every year since FC 2022. The biggest part of this is PlayStation tournaments, right? The reason why is because you can win FC points, which will help you in your process of building your team in FC26. You get FC points on top of the Ultimate Team Edition if you buy it. You might even get so many FC points if you're good enough to win enough tournaments, 500 points per tournament victory, that you don't even need to buy the Ultimate Edition, even though the perks overall are typically worth it if you're going to be playing the game that much. But we can talk about all that and go into the preparation, right? But the thing is, the preparation for the next FC is through the previous FC. That becomes the entire purpose from now until FC26 releases. So it's not like there's months left and you're just done with FC25, right? Or if in preparing for FC25 and FC24, it's not like you're just done in May and the game doesn't come out until September. No, you play and you largely get used to how the game is now, knowing that this is going to be the basis for FC26. They always make some changes, but many times it's not drastic. Sometimes it can be, but no matter what, getting used to this game as it stands now with all the patches as opposed to how it was at the beginning will help you hit the ground running as far as when you get out on the pitch. Now, obviously, the PlayStation tournaments help you out with gathering FC points. So then when you go to build your team, you get the Ultimate Team 4,600 points plus the 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, however many tournaments you're going to play and that you can win, it gives you that many more points. Now, to win these tournaments, you also have to improve at the game, which is another thing that many players don't do, right? They get so enthralled in winning the next game, right? Getting that new player that you need to get X amount of rewards to possibly pack, so you have to win, right? You want to pack this TOTS player, or you want to get enough coins to buy this player, or you want to have enough fodder for this SBC, so you need more packs, which means more wins, so you can get more rewards. Then you just sacrifice your playing for whatever rat way that will help you get wins, and it doesn't help you in the long run, right? Because one of the things about FC is every year they fix more and more things. So something that might work as far as an exploit this year may not work next year. Let's say it's tacklebacks and you just get so used to just kicking the ball at the other team, running into them and scoring, and it worked for you so much that's what you do all the time because you want to win. You want to win. Next thing you know, they make a change because they realize they've been messing up the game, and boom, you're stuck in the mud because the main way you're trying to win, since it was like more of an exploit than a skill, is now gone, right? The same way with getting used to that one glitchy shot that gets nerfed out, right? Instead of actually learning proper football in the game and playing in a way that, and working on it in a way that when you start the next FC, you can dominate and you can win any way you need to. Whatever the meta is, it's fine because you can play football. So then you just switch the tactics accordingly and play football in that manner, right? Utilizing those tactics. So that's all things that we're going to go over. It's a mix of improving so you can win some PlayStation tournaments, right? And gather FC points. Improving so you can just hit the ground running, even if maybe you're not good enough to win the PlayStation tournaments, right? Getting better so you can hit the ground running, knowing what to work on, knowing what to look for, staying up to date on everything, being ready to hammer out all of the challenges, the objectives and stuff to get all of the free packs that come, will be coming, here eventually down the road, that will allow you to at a certain point, it's not right off the bat, but at a certain point, get a good jump with a good amount of fodder, right, and the potential to pack good players for the next FC. They always do one. FC24 has FC25 objectives to get you packs for the next year's game. This will surely have it for FC26. So we'll go through all of that in the process of getting better at FC25, playing, right, improving, getting you guys to where hopefully you can win some PlayStation tournaments, rack up some FC points, and then hit the ground running on the next FC, which in this case is FC26. So I just wanted to make that announcement. You see here, the team is way out of date. For months, I had played other football games, played both UFL and eFootball, and largely put this game on the back burner. After the patch and after I saw the whole aggression, highline glitch, whatever you want to call it, come into play where players are just rushing all over the place, trying to constantly run into you, get tacklebacks as a main skill. And you just saw the game going down in the gutter again. And then since then, they made another huge patch, changing defense big time. Now you have players who are parking the bus and players are having a hard time beating it. It's just a typical FC type of move because of EA Sports, and then the player base finds that, the player base rats, I should say, find that glitchiest, most exploitative way to compete. But if you're going to play this game, you have to get enough skill and learn to get around that, whatever the exploit may be. And the best way to do that is get good all around at the game. Notice your Anders Vergangs, notice your Tex, notice all these players, right? Yes, they're once in a generation talent. Nobody is going to be able to train and get as good as them, but you can get to a much higher level where you can win a lot more no matter what. Because the thing about those players is no matter how the game feels, maybe they will drop from, like, I don't know, top 5 in the world to top 100 to top 300, but they're never just out of the picture, right? No matter what the meta is, no matter how many exploits there are, no matter what changes, they always stay at the top. You can get to a point where you can stay at the top for you, to where you can stay at the top of your potential and not fall off because you're not depending on whatever nonsense that ends up getting, nerfed out of the game every year. Because you're actually learning the basics of FC, the fundamentals, and building on those and becoming a better player that way. So that's what I'll be sharing. That's what we'll be doing. I just wanted to announce that. I will be streaming more and more for FC. Largely dead game after TOTS, but there still is a lot to do. They'll still be releasing a lot of promos, but the main thing now is that you don't have to worry about wins. Who cares if you don't get that whatever card, all the way up to footies? Who cares if you don't get that particular footies card? You can still have fun gathering players, playing with some players that you didn't get to all year, and work on improving is the most important aspect, not just winning so you can get this or that or the other. It's about improving, and that's exactly what we're going to work on. So that's the announcement. I will see you guys later. If you have any questions, head over to Discord, go into the FC channel, right? It largely needs to get popping because I haven't played for a little bit, right? But when I do play, I can complete in all the FC Pro events, right, from the start. I can teach you guys how to prepare for that if you want to qualify and try your hand at getting all the way into the big boy tournaments. Sorry for all these beasts. I'm getting blown up. Or maybe it's just you want to go from Division 4 to 3, or 3 to 1, or 1 to the Elite Division. You just want to make that jump. Or you're in the Elite Division and you actually want to be able to compete in the Elite Division, not just get crushed. Whatever it is, I got you. So that is what we will be doing. That's the announcement I want to make, and I will see you guys soon. If you have any questions, again, leave it in the comments under this video, or you can go to Discord under the FC channel and ask anything you want there. Have a good one. Peace out.